on talkSPORT. Our team in Riyadh will bring you exclusive content and updates all week. Plus, our YouTube watch-along on Fight Night will bring you closer to the action than ever before. On top of that, of course, we have live commentary of the fight itself. Make sure you tune in. You don't want to miss it. And joining us for more right now is talkSPORT Fight Night host Gareth A Davies. Morning, Gareth.
Morning, Gareth.
Good morning, broadcast legends. How are you?
Yeah, we're absolutely fine, Gareth. Look, I mean, obviously, getting closer to the event. Let's start with Usyk, shall we? If Usyk wins this fight, would he be considered the greatest fighter of this generation, or potentially even of all time?
Oh, I think so. Certainly of this generation. You look at what he'll have done in terms of coming up from the undisputed cruiserweight champion up to heavyweight, beating Anthony Joshua twice, beating Daniel Dubois, beating Tyson Fury twice. Yes, there are other guys out there which we can discuss in a minute, but I really do think he becomes a modern great and sits in the pantheon of the great achievers in the heavyweight division. I don't think there's any question about it at all. But the funny thing is, Spencer Oliver's out here with me in Riyadh, obviously for part of the week, the whole week rather, and we caught up exclusively yesterday with Oleksandr Usyk, who is Oleksandr Usyk's promoter, and he told us that if Usyk wins this fight at heavyweight, he may even consider going back down to cruiserweight, unbelievably.
You're challenging yourself all the time, looking for new challenges. That's probably where it's at.
Yes, that's exactly. You have to motivate yourself. Yeah. Before you go to a shop, you have an incentive to go. I need to have a bottle of water. So you have this in your mind.
Or a bottle of tequila, maybe?
Whatever.
Or vodka?
Depends. But still, you need something. And that gives you the energy to commit. And this is what happens with his shifting the divisions. You have to have something, the goal, the objective, to move on.
The funny thing for me, guys, on this is Oleksandr Usyk is now a fully fledged heavyweight. He weighs in at about 220, 222 pounds. And to boil back down to cruiserweight to make 200 pounds and lose 22 pounds, yes, maybe to fight Jai Opetaia in an undisputed cruiserweight title and win that back again, I don't really see it. He's up there now, the bigger money's at heavyweight, and if he feels like he wants to go on and he really doesn't need to, there's another fight with Daniel Dubois, there's Moses Itauma coming through, there's Joseph Parker if he beats Daniel Dubois. I really do think the biggest challenges, in my view, are still up at heavyweight.
Gareth, tell me, I've got a feeling, at this stage of the fight, I'm seeing and hearing a different Tyson Fury. A, is that the case? And B, if it is, what's he going to have to change to win this fight?
Well, you're on the money that he's a changed person. The Batman suits have gone. You'll remember that years ago when he was fighting Klitschko, coming in on the throne to Patsy Cline's Crazy in Vegas against Wilder, the japery that he's dipping his hands in petrol. Just to go back to yesterday even, very monosyllabic Tyson Fury, literally ready for the fight. He's taking it really seriously. Oleksandr Usyk is also saying, as is Krasiuk, who we heard from just then, that this is a different type of Fury. This is a Fury they've got to take very seriously because there's no messing around anymore. He's got a job to do. He'll never have as big a fight in his career. The comeback fight is always enormous. I think I've mentioned several times already, Muhammad Ali came back to be a great after losing. Lennox Lewis did it twice, of course. The comeback fight is always enormous. What's he got to do? Well, what he's done, which is have a camp in Malta where he was away from everyone, hidden eyes, not on social media, no rants, and we can feel that here. Yesterday, he didn't come in with a big entourage on the media day, went and did his duties, wasn't very talkative, and that grumpy Tyson Fury, and I spoke to him on a Zoom last Thursday as well, that grumpy Tyson Fury is the Tyson Fury knows that he needs to do business now. Oleksandr Usyk, on the other hand, bigger entourage, looks Herculean in size right now, very upright, very proud. He's the man on the throne right now. Honestly, I think we are up for another spectacular fight on Saturday night. Tyson Fury is long, lean, very sharp and conditioned, his team are telling me. He needs to start faster this time and stay ahead in the fight.
Gareth, if the worst happened from Fury's perspective and he lost, is that the end? Is that the end of the road?
Well, we discussed that with Krasiuk as well, Spencer and I, yesterday as well. And he thinks that will be the end in terms of world title challenges for Tyson Fury. He may sail off into the sunset. He's extraordinarily famous. He's got 7 kids and his wife, Paris, who he said he hasn't spoken to, by the way, in one interview yesterday for 3 months while he's been in camp. I think there's still an Anthony Joshua fight there for him. It's a big British showdown, no matter that both men have lost in their careers. But I don't know if it's the end. It's all down to him. I think one day they say about Fury wants to go on for 5 more years. Another day he's had enough of it. But he needs to win this fight. And if he does, of course, we will end up with the rubber match, the trilogy fight with Oleksandr Usyk next year.
I think and hope that might be the case, Gareth. Just a quick one, mate. Lauren Price, Natasha Jonas going to fight each other in the Albert Hall, 7th March, and unification. That's one to look forward to also.
Yeah, Lauren Price and Natasha Jonas, brilliant matchup. 2 southpaws, both very skilled. I think Jonas is 41 next year, so Lauren Price has got age on her side. They both won at the weekend very handily. Fantastic fight. Cannot wait to see it.
Brilliant. Gareth, thank you very much
Enjoy,
indeed.
mate.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.